Here's the latest from my aquaponics system. You can see the plants are growing quite nicely. Up until about 3 or 4 weeks ago, it's been kind of, plodding along, not much in terms of growth, but the last 3 or 4 weeks it's been blown up. Coincidentally, about a month ago I added, and you can see in the water, some azolla, the small floating plants. The tilapia has been eating that. Also have some swordtails in here. I understand azolla is nitrogen fixing, so I'm sure that's making a difference. So lately everything in the grow bed has been growing quite nicely. You can see some basil, chives, strawberries, got some bush beans, cucumber. See one coming out right now. Just today I threw in a whole bunch of seeds. We'll see what happens in a week or two. Lots of tomato plants in here. Every time one falls off, if I don't catch it, thing just starts sprouting. And just today I added this PVC raceway. Had this sitting at my house for about 6 months. Finally got it out and I'm gonna try and put it to use. Put some net pots in there with got some seeds in there, various seeds. We'll see what happens in a couple of weeks. I still need to balance the system. The water level's a little low and it's not level. So this is causing me a little bit of problems, but I'm not worried about it too much. And the system is still powered with a couple of solar panels. This is my homemade system. Surprisingly, it's still working outdoors after about close to a year, I think. I could have made it a lot better to withstand the outdoors, but I figured when this died, I'd either fix it up or use it for parts, but it's still surviving, so I'm not gonna mess with it for now. And you can see my larger solar panel. Older technology, but it works. And that's what's charging my marine battery in here, my deep cycle marine battery. And in here I also have an Arduino that's been surviving in here for about close to a year. My pump, a little bit of fish food in there. In that container I have the Arduino. I splashed some water on it earlier, so that's why it looks a little wet. The air pump is in there. My charge controller sitting between the battery and the solar panel. But everything's surviving so far. Fish seems to be getting accustomed to eating the azolla. They'll probably wipe this out in about, I'd say, in a week or two. But I also supplement their feeding with some koi food, actually. And I only give them the koi food about 2 or 3 times a week. I'll post more later when I get some more plants. Hopefully they'll pop out of here, and if I have time I'll put a little bit more effort into organizing some of this stuff.